Hello, Minarets parents, guardians, and students. Dr. Ching here. It's been a little bit. Really miss everybody. I'm on campus. There hasn't been a lot of people on campus other than fire personnel and our custodians and maintenance because we've had fire camp here at Minarets. Nevertheless, school has persisted and people have continued to push forward, do their very best to overcome all these challenges. And we're doing it together. I'm not going to lie, every day we face different obstacles. Some days we're not thrilled, we're not happy about what's going on, but I can truly say that you have demonstrated a spirit that cannot be broken. We all are all very hopeful and optimistic that at some point in the near future we're able to get together again and start to do some of the things that we love, start to get together as a community, start to show our school spirit, start to engage in academic discussion in person. That is on the horizon. Don't give up hope. And in not giving up hope, we also prepare. And the way we prepare is daily. In distance learning, we continue to push ourselves. I'd like to thank all the students and all the parents for fighting through those challenges and continuing to be positive. Some days are better than others, and we understand that because we're going through that too. Keep fighting. We thank all of you. And we are Mustangs, and we don't quit. So I did want to give you a quick update. There is a phone call, a text message, email that goes along with this, but we wanted to see your faces. So we're doing a video. We continue to work to keep our students engaged and moving forward, and we think we're doing a good job, as good of a job as we can do. We are going to up the ante as far as grade tracking and data tracking and providing some interventions. So students that are struggling with their classes, students that are failing their classes or falling behind, our administrative team will be following up. We'll be organizing some intervention pods that we'll be talking about in the coming weeks. We're going to be making some phone calls. We're going to be doing some home visits. We want to make sure that kids don't fall behind, that they have our support. But if at any time you are struggling and you're not being heard and you need some feedback, please feel free to email us. My email is dching@mychawanakee.org. And we have C. Vandenberg at mychawanakee.org. That's Mrs. Vandenberg, our counselor. And you have P. Wilson at mychawanakee.org, our director of charter, Mr. Patrick Wilson. Mrs. Chacon is out on maternity leave right now. We're excited for her family. But if you need any of us from an administrative standpoint, we're fighting for you. We're here for you. So reach out at any time. The Creek Fire Camp has been at Minarets for quite some time. And actually officially today, the fire camp is elsewhere. So we got our campus back. In the next week, we're going to be doing some deep cleaning. We're going to be kind of preparing some stuff in the case that students are going to be starting to come back, and we are doing some of that in pods. We need a week to catch up on that. So I know some people have been doing some pickup and drop off at Hillside Elementary or Norfolk School or Spring Valley. Well, we're going to have our campus back, and things are going to get a little bit back to normal at that point. As far as our office staff goes and contacting our office staff, we'll have one more week where the best method to get a hold of us would be through that email, minarets@mychawanakee.org. We have a team of staff that's monitoring that email and responding daily. If you do call the school, that call will be forwarded to the district office and they can assist you. But really the best method is for that email right now. But if you want to get someone on the phone and actually talk to someone, just indicate that in the email or give a call and let the district office know that. But our office staff will be back after next week, and our campus will be back, so we can start doing some of that in-person interaction. We do have a much higher percentage of parents that are accessing their students' Canvas account at this point. It's really important that you get access to your students' Canvas account, because then you're able to see their assignments, their grades, their calendars. So it's imperative. You can do it in the app and you can do it web-based. In the email that is attached to this video and this call, you are going to see some instructions that Mr. Wilson has laid out for you, and that's how you will get access. Your student has to work with you in giving you access to that. If your student has any technology issues, we have provided a link for them to send out tech issues. We've emailed that to them. That link is in the email that you're getting with this message. We are continuing forward with our yearbook. We are going to have a yearbook this year. It'll be probably the most interesting yearbook we've had because it's probably going to be a mix of at home, distance, and in person. However, we want to make that fun. So we are giving you the ability to show your individuality by submitting your yearbook photos this year. Of course, we didn't have the all-school picture day like normal, so we want you to submit some pictures. There is a website for you to do that. That's in the email that we're sending out, one for seniors. And the seniors know that they have to put their senior pictures in. And then there's one for 9th through 11th grade. So if you want a really cool, customized yearbook photo, that's the way to do it. You can purchase a yearbook at jostens.com if you just put in Minarets. And they're cheap. They're as cheap as they'll get right now. As the year goes on, they'll get more expensive. It's $90 right now at jostens.com. Our Minarets Press, our journalism class, has been putting out articles on the Creek Fire, on distance learning, on some of the clubs that are continuing to move forward during distance learning. So we encourage you to check out Minarets Press. You can Google that, and you can see our articles also on Sierra News Online to keep in the loop. The quarter is ending on October 16th officially. We know it's been pretty crazy, pretty wild this year. So considering all that has transpired, we're going to move that work completion date to October 23rd. You can work with your teachers. You have until then to complete first quarter work. First quarter is not a permanent grade. It's just a progress grade. However, any work beyond the first quarter is not accepted late. So make sure these next couple weeks we're staying active, we're staying busy, we're staying up to speed. We will be sending progress reports out shortly after that, and you guys will get those in the mail and see. But it's really key that you get into Canvas now so that you're not shocked when you see the grades. You may be pleasantly surprised, I don't know. But it's best to get access right now. That would be helpful for your student and for you. You may have heard that our district has received a waiver. Again, that waiver is for K-6, not high school. When we can get back together and we can start doing some hybrid and then phase into full in-person instruction, which we're preparing for from a facilities and planning standpoint, when we can do that, we're going to keep you in the loop. We promise when we get information, you guys will be the first to know. We appreciate all the feedback that you've been giving us in the last couple of weeks with the forums and the surveys. Continue to do that. I got to tell everybody, as soon as we can do things at a safe level and we're getting the indication that we're able to do those things, we promise you we will. We miss our students. They need all of us. They need their friends, and we believe that. So as time goes on and we're able to do these things in a safe way, we're going to do that. But we do appreciate everyone being safe, continuing to wear the masks and social distance and those kind of things to make sure that that timeline hopefully is a lot quicker than it has been, than it's been said. So we really want that to move forward as quickly as possible. So do your part, everybody. The last thing is there is a survey attached to this. We want to know, we want some feedback from you on our distance learning platform. You can be honest with us. We'd like some good and bad, but we want to know what we can do to improve to provide our students the best educational experience they can. Our staff loves your kids. They're invested. Do we make mistakes? Do we need to grow? Absolutely. We're always trying to do that, but we need your feedback. We appreciate you, Minarets parents and guardians. We appreciate our students. We are so proud to be Mustangs. Thank you for pushing forward with a spirit that cannot be broken. Go big, go pro, go now, and of course, go Mustangs.